Okay, like I said in the previous one, you gotta have to help me out here. Please watch the video all the way through. Make sure you comment and make sure you like the video. And of course, if you haven't been subscribed yet, there will be many more Power Ranger videos. It might be go up and down, and I try my best to do Power Ranger videos, but there might be other things that you're interested in, and hopefully I could spark that. And hopefully it could be the cool part of where it's like, even if I don't have something that you're actually interested in, you still stay subscribed anyways, because there's many others who actually still stay subscribed to somebody, and yet you haven't watched their videos for months or years. Anyways, let's get on with what we got to talk about today. All right, the Disney era. Yeah, Toei does not like Disney whatsoever. They don't see Disney with fond memories at all. You actually will notice that in Akiba Ranger Season 2, Episode 5. Yeah, they did not give a crap about Disney. They don't like Disney at all, and they rub Disney in the face, even though technically allegations said that no, they were going to make a Mighty Morphin Power Ranger cartoon show. It was animated, it was ready to go, then it got canceled. What I heard was that they wanted to make Shinkinger into a cartoon show. And Toei said no. And then Toei decided to show the middle finger and make a chibi manga about Shigenger. Which I was like, if that's true, that would have been funny as hell. And I'm like, badass. But anyways, let's get started with the usual. Okay, so Ninja Storm versus Hurricaneger. I watched all of Hurricaneger. And of course, I watched all of Ninja Storm. I would say it ties. The only way how we can balance it to make it that Ninja Storm wins, is just basically remembering how it ended. The fact of there was a freaking messed up earthquake and everything just fell and all their morphers went down in there, and oh my gosh, and it was like either he tries to reach and get the morpher or he dies, and it's like, oh shoot. Not to mention when it comes to Hurricaneger, Shuri Ranger, we don't know the identity of him, and it's alleged that he actually died. It's like, yeah, I think the first one died and the second one showed up, and then you had the third one that showed up in Ninja, and also we had 10 years later where it turns out there's going to be a kid ranger that's a Shurikenger, so we know that the kid now is we know that the identity of them is a kid now. Yeah, but we don't know who is actually Shuri Kinger. Yeah, we don't, no idea who he is. But like, that's just the only thing that makes you like, okay, well then that's the only issue where it's like, yeah, I guess Ninja Storm actually wins. I'm pretty sure they kind of win. Okay, next is Dino Thunder versus Abare Kangure Geisa against Alba Ranger. They went, I guess what they call meta, and they actually put an episode of Alba Ranger in there, and that's was the first time that clued me in that, I guess Super Sentai is something I really need to check out, and it really helped thanks to Disney being an idiot some years later. But I would have to say, due to another Ranger death, yes, we have Ranger death number 3, crazy enough, it's like, yeah, crazy enough, we actually have Abba Ranger most likely beating Dino Thunder. It's like the only reason why you're beating it is because they did the whole entire series and we got the whole entire story. For Dino Thunder, they played it safe and didn't figure out that they could have done something different. It's weird. They didn't understand. They didn't want to do anything different. They didn't really want to even make a new Ranger suit, even though Bandai America made one, the Phantom Ranger. And it's like, yeah, I would have liked to have just a 6th Ranger. I don't care if you're gonna be like, it's like, just do it. Just freaking do it. That's all. Just freaking them do it. So they basically got scared that the White Ranger's Zord got destroyed as well as his powers is taken away. I would have done exactly the same thing, adapted it, and made it so that at the very end, the Zord took the Morpher and poof, went in the sunset and exploded. So then you have, and I would say like the going up to it, it's like I keep on repeating myself, but yeah, going up to this, what you got to do is have a broken Dino Gem. And what they were trying to do was siphon all the excess energy from the white Dino Gem into this dead Dino Gem, per se. And the good news is that it did secretly work. They were able to get enough energy out of it to assemble the Dino Gem again. But the sad news is that it still was too powerful. And sadly, Trent had to go save him. Trent had to go rescue him. Just like what happened with Tommy with his Green Ranger powers. So it's kind of interesting where it's like, yeah, so the Zord exploded. He doesn't have a Zord. He doesn't have his powers again. But in the last freaking finale, you have 4 Rangers. Mesogog is too much for them. Then all of a sudden, here's a new Ranger. What the fuck? Out of nowhere, new Ranger. The Phantom Ranger, the Silver Phantom Ranger. And it's like, what the fuck? And it's like, hey guys, it's like, Trent? It's like, yep. So Trent actually got to become 2 Rangers in one season. That's what you call good writing. But they didn't do that crap, and they were too scared, and they just cut the freaking season a little bit. If I'm correct, it's 35 episodes, but I think there was a little bit more, thank goodness. But still, it's supposed to be 50, and they decided to just say, no, we can't do that. No can do. And not only that, but they were like, well, you don't know how to adapt this episode, so let's just put it in freaking the actual show and have them narrate and commentate on this freaking episode. And it's like, what the hell? What the hell, Disney? That's lazy writing, guys. That's lazy writing. Power Ranger, I saw most of it, and just is a little bit more savage. And the end, holy crap, it's like kind of crazy. It's like Dino Thunder and Dino Charge both have unbelievable endings. That's like, whoa. And we have yet to even do any of them. And it's going to still keep going to this day, because even when we have Dino Fury as I'm recording this, Dino Fury has a crazy end as well and a crazy reveal as well, but they changed it. So I don't know if we're going to have that crazy freaking end, which is crazy. It's a crazy end. That's like, whoa. But anyways, I have to say Power Ranger wins this one. I'm sorry. It's like, I wish Jason David Frank was enough to say that. I wish it was, but sadly, it's just the fact that you deprived us of some good stuff and some good freaking footage that you could have mixed in. It's like, yeah. Next is SPD versus Deka Ranger. And oh, good lord, they admitted that they don't know how many Rangers were in that freaking show. And it's like, what the frick? Since I haven't seen all of Deka Ranger, I'll have to just say that chances are they might have actually copied and pasted, and except for like some little moments of where it's like they didn't know that Omega Ranger existed, what the fuck, and they didn't know that Nova Ranger existed, what the fuck. But yeah, they decided to invent one extra Ranger that's not really a Ranger, which was Boom, and it's like, oh, but you can't freaking figure these two out. You can't do that. Really, you can't figure it out. But I would say that most likely they do deserve to be tied until I watch Deka Ranger and then be able to say, nope, Deka Ranger wins. But for right now, I'll have to say that for right now, they tied. Then after that is Operation Overdrive, aka Bokenja. I'll say they tied, but it's because it's the lowest of the low. I definitely don't want to watch Bokenja at all, because it just doesn't interest me. I tried. I went all the way to episode 9. It just didn't interest me. Operation Overdrive. Sword Dumbass. The Sword Dumbass is one that wrecks it. They decided to make the freaking Pinocchios of Power Rangers. Not to mention the freaking song sucks. Yeah, the song freaking sucks. They had a begin. It's like always with Disney. They had a good beginning of the song, then they wrecked it after 3 seconds to 5 seconds. The only good one was most likely Dino Thunder, and even then, it's like, okay, maybe Ninja Storm was okay. But anyways, yeah, I don't want to watch both of them anyway. So they tie, but it's the worst tie. And I would have to say, even then, I think Bokenja would win, because at least Bokenja wouldn't have pulled that crap with the whole Android moment. Even if you did have my second crush of the Yellow Ranger. Sorry, but I have to say that no. Sorry, can't do it. Then after that was... Wait, no, I missed... Oh, man, I dodged Mystic Force. Dang, sorry. Mystic Force versus Maji Ranger. Maji Ranger. Maji Ranger. Sorry, but Maji Ranger. I watched always episode 20. I wish I could have finished the rest of the season. I didn't get to do it because YouTube and Toei saying fuck you and screw you and go to hell. But yeah, just to see how it played out, especially the original I am Maya versus whatever the freaking DJ did. What the fuck? It was like, wow, you couldn't dig way back in the day and get Song of Confusion, do 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 do, and remix it. It's like if they would have done that, that would have been awesome because that one dealt with vampires. This one deals with vampires. Look things up, man. Look things up. That's all you gotta do is look things up. Jesus, look things up. So I'm sorry, but even if they had a good thing, the only messed up part is that Maji Ranger just did it so much better, and he had an awesome song versus the freaking circus intro you call freaking intro. So sorry, but Maji Ranger definitely wins. They definitely have to win this one. Just sit down. What about Jungle Fury? Oh, frick. Jungle Fury versus Geki Ranger. Geki Ranger wins. Sorry, but that's just how it goes. Disney just stopped being Disney for a second and just said, no, we just do it serious instead of having people in costumes. And it's like, what the fuck? Really? That's your stick, Disney. That's your stick. And yet they didn't do it. They didn't even do it. The intro of Jungle Fury is horrible. First 3 seconds and then they wrecked it. It's like, what the fuck? They had some moments, but it sucks. I mean, the story is okay. Pretty okay, but sadly, Geki Ranger just blew you out of the water even still. They blew you out of the water, so sorry, but Geki Ranger has to win this one. And last but not least, of course, is RPN versus Go Ranger. I think they tie. Yeah, they have to tie. One has a full series. The other one decided to make a Desolate Wasteland, and it was yet the end of Power Rangers as we know it, number 2 or number 3. So I have to say they tie for different reasons. But anyways, there we go. Make sure you do the usual thing, like and subscribe and comment down below, and make sure you share this. And oh man, at least the good news is that I don't have to do the other one anymore. Yeah, because it's already been done.